As we get older, certain changes in our bodies become more noticeable. Our muscles may weaken, our joints may stiffen, and our energy may decrease. But one symptom often surprises older adults more than any other: dizziness. That sudden loss of balance, the feeling that the room is spinning, the brief moment of instability when standing up, or simply turning your head and feeling lightheaded for a second. For some older adults, dizziness happens occasionally. For others, it becomes a regular experience, something they quietly cope with, or worse, something they begin to fear. But here's the truth: dizziness isn't random. It's not just old age. It always has a reason, a real biological explanation. And today, we're going to explore exactly why dizziness becomes more common as we age, what the body is trying to tell us, and how older adults can manage it safely. What dizziness really is. Dizziness is a broad word, but medically it includes several sensations. Vertigo, the spinning feeling. Lightheadedness, feeling faint or unsteady. Disequilibrium, trouble keeping balance. Floating sensation, feeling disconnected or unstable. These sensations may seem similar, but they have very different causes. And as people age, the systems that control balance become more fragile. Think of your balance like a team effort between three major parts. Your inner ear, which senses movement and direction. Your eyes, which help your brain understand space. Your muscles and nerves, which control posture and coordination. When one of these systems weakens, dizziness can happen. But when all three weaken, which often happens with age, dizziness becomes much more common. The inner ear changes with age. Inside your inner ear is a tiny structure called the vestibular system, your body's natural gyroscope. It tells your brain where you are, whether you're moving, how fast you're turning, and how to stay balanced. As we age, this system becomes less accurate. The inner ear contains fine crystals called otoconia. Over time, these crystals can break loose and move into places they don't belong, causing sudden bursts of spinning dizziness, known as benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, or BPPV. Older adults are far more likely to develop BPV because aging weakens the structures that hold these crystals in place. This is why many seniors say, "When I turn my head too quickly, the room spins. If I roll over in bed, I get dizzy. Looking up or bending down makes me lose balance." These are classic signs of inner ear-related dizziness, and they become significantly more common with age. Blood pressure becomes harder to control. Another major cause of dizziness in older adults is orthostatic hypotension, a drop in blood pressure when standing up. When you stand, gravity pulls blood downward into your legs. A healthy body quickly sends the blood back upward. But with age, blood vessels stiffen, and the heart pumps slightly less efficiently. This makes it harder to push blood upward into the brain. If the brain doesn't receive enough blood for even 1 or 2 seconds, you feel lightheaded, unsteady, blurry vision, or like you might faint. This often happens when standing up too quickly, after sitting or lying down for a long time, after eating, when dehydrated, when taking blood pressure medications. And because older adults often have multiple medications, the risk is even higher. This is not just inconvenient, it can be dangerous. Many seniors fall because of dizziness during simple movements like getting out of bed or standing from a chair. The heart-brain connection weakens over time. Dizziness is also closely linked to heart health. As we age, the heart muscle may weaken, arteries may stiffen, circulation becomes slower, heart rhythm may become irregular. If the heart isn't pumping efficiently, the brain may not receive enough oxygen. Just a small drop can cause dizziness or imbalance, conditions like atrial fibrillation, valve problems, heart failure, arrhythmias. can all trigger recurring dizziness in older adults. This is why dizziness should never be ignored. Sometimes it's the body's early warning sign of a deeper issue. Medications play a bigger role than people realize. Most older adults take at least one daily medication. Many take 3 or more. But what many don't know is that over 40% of common medications cause dizziness. These include blood pressure medications, heart medications, antidepressants, anxiety medications, sleep aids, pain relievers, diuretics. Some make you lightheaded. Some lower blood pressure suddenly. Some affect the inner ear. Some interfere with balance signals in the brain. For older adults, this effect is even stronger because the body processes medications more slowly. This means a normal dose for a 30-year-old may feel much stronger for someone who is 70. Dehydration and low salt levels. Older adults naturally feel less thirst. This makes dehydration extremely common, especially in winter or summer. And dehydration directly causes low blood pressure, poor circulation, dizziness when moving, fatigue, confusion, default text low sodium or potassium levels, often caused by medications or diet, can also create sudden dizziness. The body depends on water and electrolytes to maintain stable blood pressure and nerve function. When these drop, balance becomes unstable. Vision and nerve changes affect balance. Balance isn't just physical, it's visual. Older adults often experience cataracts, glaucoma, reduced depth perception, slower eye tracking. These visual changes affect the brain's ability to understand movement and space, leading to missteps, sudden imbalance, tilting sensations. Nerve signals also slow with age. This makes the body react more slowly to changes in the environment, such as uneven ground or sudden turns. The result? More dizziness, more instability, more fear of falling. Anxiety and stress magnify dizziness. Dizziness is not only physical, it's emotional. Stress increases adrenaline and cortisol, which tighten muscles, increase breathing rate, reduce oxygen to the brain. All of these worsen dizziness. Older adults dealing with loneliness, health anxiety, or loss may experience dizziness as part of the emotional load they carry. And once a person becomes afraid of dizziness, the fear itself makes the dizziness worse. What older adults can do to reduce dizziness? Here are evidence-based steps that actually help. Stand up slowly. Give your blood pressure time to adjust. Stay hydrated. Drink water throughout the day. Strengthen your legs. Strong leg muscles improve circulation and balance. Improve inner ear balance. Simple exercises like the Epley maneuver can help. Review medications. A doctor may adjust doses to reduce dizziness. Increase sunlight exposure. It helps regulate blood pressure and mood. Reduce caffeine and alcohol. Both can trigger dizziness. Use support when needed. Rails, canes, and non-slip shoes reduce fall risk dramatically. Check vision regularly. Clearer vision equals better balance. When to see a doctor? Dizziness needs medical attention if it's new. It's getting worse. It happens daily. It causes falls. It's accompanied by chest pain, shortness of breath, or severe headache. These can be signs of heart problems, stroke risk, medication issues, dehydration, inner ear disorders. Never ignore dizziness. It's your body speaking to you. Dizziness is not a weakness. It doesn't mean you're failing. It doesn't mean you're losing independence. It simply means your body is changing, and it needs care, attention, and understanding. By learning the science behind dizziness, older adults can stay safe, steady, and confident in their daily lives. Thank you for watching, and take good care of your body. It has carried you through a lifetime.